if your partner's using porn, that creates issues for you. Why? Am I not good enough? Do you have to look at porn because you don't like me enough? And then that makes that relationship, even, you know, a loving relationship, really complicated.
Music and life to the full. xRhythms.
So, how does the Naked Truth help young people?
Well, I think one of the big things that we're doing is just trying to give young people ways to think about this. Because as I say, I think for lots of young people, maybe you're watching, listening to this, and this is you. You're going, I've never even thought about porn. I've never really thought, is it a good thing? Or is it, you know, bad for me? Or is it bad for the people who are in those videos? You know, how are they being treated? I've never really given it any thought. And what's really interesting, I know lots of young people who are thinking about some of the stuff that they buy or they consume. You know, so I know lots of young people who would be vegetarians or vegans, for example, because they care about the environment. You know, they know that piece of meat that's for sale there's a journey that's got them there. So because of that journey, they're thinking, do I want to contribute to that problem? Do I want to contribute to that environmental crisis by buying this? Or do I want to make choices about what I consume before I actually I really fancy a burger? And I think in a way, what we're trying to do and how we're trying to help young people is see that actually porn is the same, that there is a journey, there's a process. So actually thinking about it rather than just, I really fancy this, or I really need this, or I'm really bored, so why won't I might as well just flick through Instagram at bikini pics. But actually going, okay, let's remember these aren't just bodies, they are people. How are those people being treated? What's going on in their world? How's it affecting me and my relationships, as we've just discussed? And actually helping young people think before they kind of, click is part of what we're doing, because I think that's an important way of making a difference in society and in young people's lives. The other thing we're doing is trying to give young people some ways they can find help if they want it. If they feel porn's become something that is negative in their life and they want to get rid of it, we want to try and help people find ways to do that as well.
Okay, so in a way you might have already started to answer this, but how can people seek help if they feel that they are maybe uncomfortable or nervous to approach your organisation?
Most of our help, actually, in terms of, I mentioned before, counsellors and stuff like that, that's for 18 plus. So if someone watching here is older than 18, then you could access all our kind of support there. And the best place to find that is Naked Truth Recovery. But we've also got some things there that don't involve real life people talking to you. So we've got a course on Naked Truth Recovery called Control Alt Delete, which is just videos that you watch and some stuff that you can work through. To be honest, if you're 15, 16, 17, you could watch that and that would be helpful for you. There's another thing that we've not created which is really good as well, which I'd recommend, an app called Fortify, which again is just videos and some support for teenagers and young adults who want to quit. If you're kind of into faith stuff and you're kind of wanting to explore maybe what the Bible has to say about that, there's some stuff that's optional in Control Alt Delete that talks about that. But also, probably you might have heard, if you are a Christian, of the Bible app, the YouVersion Bible app. If you search the Bible plans for Proverbs versus Pornhub, we've got a plan there that is just kind of looks at what the Bible has to say about how you could deal with porn and how you could maybe get some help around that. And that, again, you can work through that in your own time. No one needs to know that you're trying to think some of this stuff through. So there's a few different routes there.
Yeah, I think that's it for my questions now. I hope that the people who watch this video get the answers that they are looking for. And I'd also like to thank you for taking the time to be part of this interview and giving us the answers to the questions.
No problem. Really great to be involved.
So I'm going to end it there, and I hope you have a really good rest of your day.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
So guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you take away something from this interview with Ian, and I hope that you look a little bit more into the naked truth and you get the answers to the questions that you feel like you need. So for now, this is me, Alexander, signing out.